So, the last video showed a whole string of moves that we were already very familiar with, so we should be good to go through there. If you need to review it, go ahead and review it. No rush in doing this. The next move starts off with something familiar, and then we get into two things that are a little bit less familiar. So we just ended up with low single whip, okay? In the second section, after low single whip, we did snake creeps down. So in the third section here, after low single whip, we're gonna do snake creeps down. So root down into the front foot, right toe opens up, pull down towards the back foot, right hand is gonna stay back, left hand sweeps around the front. Right toe turns in. In the second section, after we did low single whip, we did golden rooster on one foot. In the third section here, we're going to come up to 7 stars. The move is called up to 7 stars. After that, we're going to step to the side and we're going to do ride the tiger. Okay? Pretty easy to get those moves, it's just positioning. So let me do that one more time. I'll talk through it one more time and then I'll do it from different angles so you can see it. So, low single whip, snake creeps down. Up to 7 stars. This is like holding a telescope up to the forehead, stepping to the side, ride the tiger. Right arm up, left arm and left leg curled around. So let's break that down a little bit. Low single whip you've already got, okay? Low single whip and snake creeps down you've already got. So after snake creeps down, again, instead of coming up to golden rooster on one foot, we're gonna come up on one foot again, but instead of the hands being in this position, hands are going to be as if you're holding a telescope up to your third eye, pointing up to the sky, okay? It's called up to 7 stars, and the idea is that you want to line up this tube, this telescope, from the third eye, pointing up at about a 45-degree angle. So after snake creeps down, root down into the front foot, right foot comes up, left hand is in closer, right hand on the outside, up to 7 stars. Okay, let me do that from different angles. So, snake creeps down, root down, foot comes up, hands form the telescope, up to 7 stars. And again, snake creeps down, root down, telescope, up to 7 stars. And lastly, single whip, snake creeps down, root down, up to 7 stars. Okay? So after up to 7 stars, comes ride the tiger. We're going to step to the side, both feet pointing to the west, step to the side, shift the weight, right arm is going to sweep down, and then the right arm is going to unfurl up above the head. Left arm and left leg are going to curl around as if you're kind of riding a tiger here, and it's like your arm is kind of wrapped around it too. So you want to have as rounded as a position as you can. If you want to, you can do it with the toe touching the ground, okay? But there's a nice feel to it when the toe rises up. And a branch just fell down. So, snake creeps down, up to 7 stars. We're going to step to the side. Right arm is going to sweep down, left arm, and then the right arm is going to curl up, left arm and left leg curl in. So when I do this, let me do this facing front, and then I'll go around to the other directions. So snake creeps down, up to 7 stars, stepping to the side, ride the tiger, right arm unfurls up, left arm and left leg curled around. So this gets very similar to white crane spreads wings, except we leave the toe on the ground, okay? But this arm is pretty much the same. This arm and this leg are more rounded as opposed to as if I'm blocking something from my knee, okay? So this arm and this leg stay nice and rounded. When I do this move, it kind of feels like I'm saying ole, okay? So if you can get your inner ole going. So snake creeps down, up to 7 stars, stepping to the side. Ride the tiger. Right arm uncurls up, left arm and left leg wrapped around the torso of the tiger. So let's go through those. I'm going to go through it from different directions. So, snake creeps down, up to 7 stars. Ride the tiger, stepping to the side. Right arm sweeps down and then unfurls up. Right arm up, left arm and left leg wrapped around the torso of the tiger. And last direction. Snake creeps down. Root down, up to 7 stars. Shift the weight, ride the tiger. Right arm unfurls up, left arm and left leg wrapped around the tiger. Okay? So that is up to 7 stars and ride the tiger. We're getting there.